We just got the big news that Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene will not be running for the US Senate in Georgia in 2026. So this is big because people are talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene all the time. She is one of the favorite punching bags of the left, and even the right is not that fond of her. They're kind of like, okay, she makes us look bad, she's kooky. And as an example of this, one of my really conservative Facebook friends just recently posted about how grateful he was that Marjorie Taylor Greene would not be running for the US Senate in Georgia in 2026. He understands, hey, this woman is not a good look. She talks about things like Jewish space lasers. She believes just about darn near every conspiracy that QAnon believes in, just about every crazy right-wing thing that you could imagine. She's a major sycophant toward Trump. She criticizes people who are big Trump supporters for not being big enough supporters of Trump, and is just all around insane. She heckled President Biden during his State of the Union address, and yeah, just a horrific look for the right. I would say worse than Lauren Boebert, worse than someone like, say, Madison Cawthorn, who is not in Congress anymore, but used to be and was a major punching bag for progressives and a major liability for the right. But yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene, if she were to run for that Senate seat, I think she would lose. And I think that she knows she would lose. I think that Republicans who are happy that she's not running anymore, or will not be running, are happy because they know that she would lose. Run her against guys like Ossoff, and yeah, she loses. Ossoff is a fairly competent Democrat. He managed to defeat an incumbent in 2020, an incumbent Republican defeated by a Democrat in a southern state, a traditionally red state. And of course, Georgia went for Biden in 2020. It went for Trump in 2024. So Greene probably understands, hey, this is probably off limits for me. It's probably off limits for me because I don't want to hurt the Republicans there. And yeah, she probably doesn't want to go a little into higher office. She's still fairly young, actually. I think 40s or 50s. So she can take her time. But yeah, we are stalling the inevitable President Marjorie Taylor Greene for now. You could say that. No, not really. She will never become president. But yeah, she's not going to be running for the US Senate. I'm really interested to see how these races shake up. If more insane Republicans who are even more insane than Greene, decide to announce their candidacy and see what happens. Remember in 2022, the Republicans bit off more than they could chew. That rhymes. But they ran people like Doug Mastriano for governor of Pennsylvania, and that was a really bad look. He was an outright election denier and a Trump cultist, and as a result, Democrat Josh Shapiro, he won very easily, overwhelming victory in Pennsylvania. And then Trump went on to win Pennsylvania in 2024. So yeah, Greene is making a lot of leftists happy by not running and making a lot of conservatives happy by not running, because they know that they can do better than her, that they can get politicians who are smarter than her, politicians who appeal to more normal people than she does. What do you think about Marjorie Taylor Greene not running for the US Senate seat in Georgia? Please like, comment, or subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching. This has been the Morris the Merrier, and I look forward to speaking to you in my next video.